Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is VitruvianPhysique. Thank you for stopping by. And right off the bat, I apologize if my voice sounds a little bit weird. Since coming back from Chicago, I kind of came down with a cold, which is why I haven't really done much, Instagram, Snapchat, all that stuff. But I told myself, you know what, Igor, get your head out of your butt. I took like 4 Tylenols, had some tea, and now I'm going to put together this video because I want to give you guys an update on what I'm doing, but specifically not in terms of training because I haven't worked out in like 4 days, and yes, I am going crazy in case you guys are wondering. But I wanted to put together this video covering the topic of pull-ups and how I'm getting stronger, how you can get stronger, and how I am incorporating progressive overload into, what is essentially a body weight exercise. So I started literally doing like about 4 sets of 10 reps with 0 weight, just body weight pull-ups immediately after my competition when I was at my weakest back in, it was around August. Whatever rep range and reps, set range you set for yourself. In my case, it's about 4 sets of 8 to 10 reps. Could be 3 sets of 12, could be 5 sets of 8, whatever it may be. Set yourself a certain target set/rep range. And in my case, whenever I was able to hit it, just like I do with the bench press where I've been aiming for 4 sets of 8 reps, I've been kind of stuck on 265. But the second I do get 8 reps for 4 sets on 265, I will progress forward up to 275. Exact same concept here. I started doing 0, weight, body weight, and then I would progress upward every time I hit that target rep range, so about 4 sets of 10 reps, I'd go up by 5 pounds. And I just kept on doing this, and I, slowly worked up to 30, 35, and most recently I've been able to hit 45 pounds. And it's taken a while. I mean, it's not been a quick progress. Sometimes in the beginning, I was going up 5 pounds every workout. It was crazy, because as I was introducing carbohydrates and calories back into my diet, my strength was increasing pretty rapidly. However, you are going to slow down. You are going to hit some plateaus. I was stuck on 25 pounds for a little while, but about 3 weeks, 3 workouts later, maybe like 4 or 5 workouts later, I was able to progress up towards 30 pounds. And as long as I keep my diet, my nutrition, and then, traveling does kind of screw with it. But when I am on point with my diet, my nutrition, my training, everything just, it feels fantastic. And I grow, I grow at a slow but consistent pace. Most recently, I have been able to get up to 45 pounds, which feels fantastic. And I haven't been able to clear the 4 sets of 10 yet, but I am going up in reps, which is another form of progressive overload. Remember, guys, it could be increases in reps or it could be increases in actual poundage lifted. Both are, different alternatives for increasing total work capacity, which is what I'm aiming for with progressive overload. I did like 45 pounds. I did I think it was like 10, 9, 8, 7. Most recently, I've been able to do, it was about 10, 10, 9, 9. So I am working towards that 4 sets of 10 goal. And once I am able to hit it with the 45-pound plate, I'll be able to move up to 50 pounds, which is going to feel fantastic. Especially, coming from doing body weights and struggling with 10, 20 pounds all the way up to here. It is good. However, I do have to still focus on form because sometimes I find that I jerk myself up and I'm kind of using momentum. And guys, this isn't CrossFit. I'm trying to, isolate the lats, use them in controlled fashion as much as possible. So in addition to watching progressive overload for more reps, more weight, you also have to watch your form. If you are able to get the weight up, but you do it with garbage form where you are using 7 different other muscle groups besides the one you are targeting, that doesn't necessarily count because you did it, but did you really use the target muscle group? If not, then you may want to consider staying at that weight and slowly trying to not necessarily improving your weight or your number of reps, but improving your form, which I guess you consider almost a third type of progressive overload. Doing the same weight, but cleaner, with cleaner, faster reps. It's another alternative. Either way, guys, this is just one thing I want to show you. I haven't been working out recently, but I think I'm going to go to the gym today for the first time because I am feeling a little bit better. And in case you guys are wondering what my opinion is when it comes to working out with a cold or with an illness, I heard this thing a long time ago. It's called the head up rule. So if you have symptoms which are concentrated, in your head up, essentially, so a runny nose, a sore throat, you can go to the gym. I don't advocate going really hard, going for any PRs or doing a 600-pound deadlift or anything. But you can go to the gym, do an arm day, do maybe a light day, maybe a deload or a 70 to 80% intensity chest day or something. However, if you have neck down symptoms, we're talking body aches or a fever, don't go to the gym. Stay home, drink plenty of fluids, try to have a nice diet, with fruits and vegetables, vitamins, minerals, get plenty of bed rest. I'm trying to force myself to sleep 8, 9 hours a day. because that's going to make you recover faster. I'd much rather you recover quickly, we're talking like 2, 3, 4 days, and then get back in the gym training 100% in 4 days, as opposed to training, forcing yourself to go, and then having crappy workouts, and it's going to take you like over a week to recover, and it's just a waste of time, guys. I'd rather you have a good workout in a few days as opposed to like a bunch of crappy workouts over the course of a week. Either way, guys, that's it. Just some examples of how I am incorporating progressive overload, how I'm improving my the pull-up strength, and how I am improving my lats. And I can't wait to reveal them the next time I cut and lose this subcutaneous layer of fat. By the way, in case any of you guys are wondering where I got this weighted pull-up set from, I literally went to my local hardware store and I got a metal carabiner. You can get one for like $5 max. And I got metal chains. It's literally like $2 a foot. And then I kind of, put the carabiner in the chain and I used that along with a regular basic lifting belt. The whole thing cost me like $10. So super cheap, easy, effective. If you guys are interested, go to your local hardware store. Okay guys, before I close out this video, I do want to address one more topic. This question is probably the most popular comment that I have been getting on my channel in the last few months. The most popular, question that a lot of you guys are curious about. And I've been kind of avoiding this topic, but I figured, why not eventually answer it? So simply put, why the hell are my lips so dry? So right off the bat, yes, I do have chapstick. I have a lot of chapstick. That's not actually gonna fix the problem. So, I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I don't wanna spend too much time focusing on this. Pretty much, it's all due to this crap. So in case any of you guys, don't know what this is, actually most of you don't know what this is, but a few of you probably will because you've dealt with similar things in the past. This is Accutane. It is the single most powerful acne medication or acne drug essentially in existence currently. So, little flashback, little story time. I've been dealing with, just problematic skin, breakouts, acne since I was like 15, 16, something like that. It's really common when you're a kid, especially during puberty, when you're 14, 15, 16, 17. Just, as testosterone spikes, acne, you're gonna break out, and then probably later into your teens or maybe your early 20s, it typically dies down for most people. For me, it didn't, which kind of sucks. And also a lot of times there are people who, I really feel it's like two kinds of acne. One is pretty much just caused by things like puberty and by things like hygiene or diet. So wash your face, especially after workouts, especially after sports, when you got like sweat and stuff. Try to, drink more water, stay away from like junk food, sugary food, oily food, lactose, dairy products. That's great. And then there's the other kind of people like myself where it's a hormonal imbalance in your body where your oil glands are essentially just more active than they should be. And it's kind of internal. So there's, if any of you guys are dealing with something similar, there's not much you can do about it. So that's why I'm on this stuff. And this is the last resort. And the reason it's the last resort is because although it is going to work, it's like a nuclear bomb. It just destroys everything. It's also very difficult in terms of side effects. One of which is your dryness, particularly in your lips, because it decreases production of oil in your body, which is great because acne is kind of like built around that. So less oil, less acne, good. Problem is less oil, less ability for your body to self-moisturize, especially in the lips. And you get this, and it sucks a lot, and there's not much I can do about it, guys. Trust me, if it was just a matter of getting like more or the right kind of chapstick, I would have done it. I have like 7 different companies and types and flavors or whatnot. It doesn't really do anything. It's like a temporary fix. It's like putting a band-aid on a bullet wound. It'll help for 5 minutes and then later it goes away. So that is pretty much it. And it does suck. I will be honest. In fact, it's so hard that if you're a woman, you need to get mandatory pregnancy tests once you are taking Accutane because it could really screw you up or could screw up the baby if you get pregnant. And regardless of that, you also have to do additional blood tests on a monthly basis. They have to monitor things like triglycerides, I think cholesterol levels, a multitude of factors, especially around your liver, since Accutane is extremely hard on your liver, which is actually one of the reasons why I can't drink. So alcohol for me is like, no. Like I can have 1 to 2 beers maybe because I'm like a rather large guy, like 200 pounds. But even that's about it because alcohol has a big strain on your liver. Accutane has a big strain on your liver. Put them together and you're dead. So yeah, no thanks. And in addition, there are other side effects, like headaches and stuff. The one side effect which is kind of most annoying to me is issues with joint pain. Maybe it's because it's kind of like less oil or whatnot, less lubrications in your joints. I don't know. But I've never had issues with it in the past. Like last year, I was lifting a lot heavier and I was okay. But this year, I'm not necessarily as strong as I was in the off season, yet I'm having more issues with, I don't want to say pain, but just discomfort and inconveniences when it comes to certain lifts, specifically in like certain joints, like my elbows, my shoulders. And it is kind of annoying because it's kind of like, you can't have as successful of a lean bulk as you'd want if you can't go as heavy, because, I'm all about intensity and heavy, getting stronger, getting bigger. And if you're kind of limited in terms of how much weight you can do, that's a problem. In fact, I've been talking about pull-ups throughout this entire video, but once I hit about 45 pounds on the weighted pull-up, I've been kind of like stuck on that for a little while because I'm starting to experience a lot of pain in my elbow, which is why in that final clip I was actually wearing kind of like a little elbow brace strap kind of thing. But again, one of the reasons why I haven't talked about this in the past is because I don't want to make excuses. I don't want to make like a whole thing out of this, right? There's a lot of channels out there which talk about acne, and that's great because especially if you guys are out there and you're experiencing something similar, especially maybe a younger person, it's great to talk about this and let you know that you're not alone and that, there are treatments you can do, and it's gonna suck, but you have to accept the side effects if you wanna fix it. But at the same time, like, I don't wanna ramble about this forever. I don't want to make like whole like videos and crazy, like, I don't wanna spend a lot of time talking about this kind of stuff because I don't give a damn. I'll be honest, guys. Like, I think a lot of people have it like affecting them on a very large scale, and that's never been the case for me. Like, I never had an issue from a professional standpoint, right? I had a great internship when I was in school, and then when I graduated school, pretty much like a week after graduation, I had a good, full-time job in the financial district downtown. There's Wall Street in America. Here in Canada, we have Bay Street. It's kind of similar. So yeah, I did the whole suit and tie thing, and I walked around thinking that I was like, Jordan Belfort, Wolf of Wall Street. And I did the whole professional lifestyle thing, and despite the fact that I didn't have that, perfect movie star skin, I didn't really give a crap, because I've got more important stuff to worry about. Similar concept with girls. I had a girlfriend for like 3 years from high school into university. Then I was with other girls, and then I've been with Jordan now for over 2 years. It's a minor aspect to your life. The most important thing is confidence. And I know that, just me telling you like, hey, be more confident, that's kind of bullshit. You can't really do that. But one of the things that really helped me personally, which is why I'm doing this whole channel and everything, is working out. When I was in high school, I grew a little bit taller than the rest of the kids fairly quickly. I was like, 6 feet by the time I was like 14. And I started entering fitness. I didn't know what I was doing, but even if you don't know what you're doing, as long as you do basic stuff like eat a little bit more food and just do some push-ups, you're gonna put on some muscle. So the fact that, I just had a little bit more physical size gave me a little bit of confidence. And that really helped me. It kind of overshadowed like, the acne, and just helped me with every facet of life. And I've kind of kept that up my entire life, to the point where, yeah, acne is a pain in the ass, and yeah, I'm obviously taking the adequate steps to fix it, because I believe in improving yourself every possible way you can. Obviously, like physically, intellectually, business-wise, and let's be honest, physical appearance is another one, right? I mean, I'd love to live in a world where everyone was completely 0%, superficial. But that's not the case. Physical appearance does matter. It is a big factor in regards to, things like first impressions and marketability, especially in social media. And you can like deny that all day. You can say that that's wrong, and you can say that that's like superficial and bad. Sure, that's your opinion. But at the end of the day, it's the truth, which is one of the reasons why I've said, what, that's fine. I accept it. Taking my personal steps to fix this no matter what the cost. Even though in this case the cost is pretty damn annoying, but hey, I got like 2 or 3 months left, and after that, silky smooth and everything should be good. But the last thing I want to mention is, guys, that it should be the last thing. If you are dealing with acne, it should be the last thing in terms of significance level in your life. Especially if you're young or whatnot. There's so many more important things like your education, your business, for example, in my case, YouTube and coaching. Even my physique was more important. Like when I was a kid, like, yeah, I might have been breaking out, but I'm like, what's more important? Breaking 2 plates on the bench press, or like, breaking 250, 300 pounds on the bench press, or getting 16-inch arms. Like I cared about all that stuff way more than I did about acne. And it was good because I can focus on other things, other more positive things, and things which you can actually control. An internal hormonal balance, it sucks. You were born with that. Hopefully it'll go away. You can take treatments, like I am, to fix it, but it's not your fault, right? You can exercise your way to putting on strength, putting on size, losing body fat, but you can't do anything for the most part when it comes to acne if it's like an internal hormonal thing, not just kind of like, puberty or wash your face or whatnot, which 90% of the population is in that category, but myself and a lot of other people probably watching this video are in that second category, and it sucks because, again, it's kind of internal. But honestly, guys, screw it. Like, there's much more important shit to deal with. You got a lot bigger problems to worry about. I know I got a lot more problems to worry about, and I will be taking steps necessary to fix it, but it's like 10th on my list of importance and, you know, problematic things. And I think it should be for you guys as well, if any of you are dealing with it. So that's it. That's the explanation for what the hell is going on here. There's nothing I can do about it for the moment, so bear with me. I should probably be off of it in about January or February, and then just silky smooth, beautiful as always. Either way, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. Just want to make this quick little ending to answer. It's funny how the most popular question on my channel, a fitness channel, has nothing to do with lifting or even my life. It's just like a, I mean, I guess I get it. If you see it every time you turn on my video, people are gonna wonder like, what the hell's going on? So finally, the question has been answered. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys can apply what I talked about in the beginning regarding pull-ups and building up your back strength and progressive overload, whether you are like, you know, lifting 50 pounds of additional weights, or you are doing assisted pull-ups with 50 pounds of counterweight. Whatever it is, you can slowly improve, just like I did, going from 0 to 45 pounds of additional weights. Just give it time, give it consistency, and give it a lot of patience. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.